The world might be a little blurry, but Billie Eilish's new Apple TV Plus documentary gives a clear look into the young star's life. The revelatory film, Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, takes viewers into the 19-year-old star's life as she made her album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, with her brother Phineas in their childhood home. Get push notifications with news, features and more. Plus following you'll get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notifications. Along with Eilish getting her driver's license and her several injuries on stage, here are some takeaways from the Apple TV Plus documentary directed by R.J. Cutler. Billie went from Justin Bieber's stan to his friend. The film follows along as the musical pal's relationship blossoms, and it all started with a DM from Justin Bieber. How does Billie reply to his DM? Asks Eilish's mom Maggie Baird while Eilish is on the phone with Phineas. I don't feel comfortable saying no in any sort of way at all to him, Eilish says excitedly. He could ask me to kill my dog and I would. Later on in the film, Eilish freaks out as she listens to Bieber singing Bad Guy. That's crazy, that's his voice, Eilish says, before her mom says in tears, she's cried over Justin Bieber's songs so much over her years and he's singing her song now. Want to get the biggest stories from people every weekday? Subscribe to our new podcast, People Every Day, to get the essential celebrity, entertainment and human interest news stories Monday through Friday. I know his face. I know everything about him. He was born in St. Jude's Hospital on March 1st at 12:56 a.m. on the second floor, she says as she recounts their encounter on the drive after the show. He came over to me and I ran away from him. He just stood there and looked at me with his eyes. Eilish then tears up before leaning into Phineas for a hug. I literally cried in his arms for 5 minutes. Every time I sobbed, he'd feel it and squeeze me tighter, she adds. Eilish then reads DMs between the two, where Bieber says, "Your love for me touched my heart. You are so special. Not for what you can do but for who you are, remember that. I'm so impressed by your aura and presence," she reads as she holds back tears. You carry a heavy calling. You are an idol to so many. I'm excited to watch you flourish. You are beyond special. Thank you for tonight. It meant just as much to me as it meant to you. Billie's mom almost took her to therapy because of her Bieber fever. Eilish's mom considered taking the star to therapy due to her obsession with Bieber. There were days, driving her to dance class and thinking, how are we going to cope with this? She's just lovesick. Desperately in love with Justin Bieber, Baird says in the movie. We all thought he was amazing. We were never in the hater camp, of which for every person in the world there is. She couldn't process it. You could see her standing there,